New month.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Great Tree Moon. Field of Revenge.
Question is, whose revenge?
With the capture of Aryan Road complete, the Imperial Army moves to invade the kingdom capital.
I don't think it counts as captured anymore, now that it's destroyed.
House Darius territory, and plan to attack Ferdiad from two sides.
House Darius territory. But they're basically dead now. Well, I mean, Felix is alive, but he's with us. And I guess that means we're not attacking Ferdiad yet.
So, Aryan Road has fallen.
Oh, you don't have an eye patch. Oh, it's good to see you looking so well, Dimitri. Oh, well, for now. Does that mean you're less bloodthirsty this time?
Rodrigue, I swear that I will not allow your death to be in vain.
I really am looking forward to your route, Dimitri.
The scouts have just now returned.
Lady Rhea.
Seems the Imperial Army is marching toward the kingdom capital.
Yes, well, it sounds like we're making a detour, though.
Are you certain about this, Dimitri? As king, do you think it wise to intercept them yourself?
That's why. So Ferdiad will be our final confrontation with Lady Rhea and Dimitri beforehand.
No need to worry yourself. Even if I am defeated, the Blathed bloodline will live on.
Really? Who?
And the kingdom's territory has never been rich in resources. If the castle falls under siege, our loss is inevitable.
Yeah, that is fair. I highly doubt we would wait for a siege, though it doesn't seem our style.
I will deploy my army onto the plains and wait for the enemy. Please, position your forces so that they can flank the Imperial Army.
Shit. In other words, reinforcements.
Yes. Given the present situation, making the plains our battlefield is a logical choice. I have no objection. However...
What is it, Lady Rhea?
There is only one person I am after. I have no interest in any other prey.
He wants Edelgard. What were you gonna say, though, Lady Rhea? That you want Byleth for yourself, or...?
I will take you at your word. Erasing the other child's existence is my task, and mine alone.
Goddamn. I mean, I can't say I didn't bring this on myself, but I'm ready.
I will get you back, Mother. I promise.
Oh, Lady Rhea. It's not so simple. Your mother and I, we sort of fused.
What do you think, Lady Edelgard? Will they shut themselves inside of Ferdiad?
Seems not.
They will try to intercept us. Of course, Ferdiad will not fall so easily. Even so.
I wonder if I'm gonna see Lady Rhea on the field as well, then. It sounded like she was gonna come after me in this fight, but she may just be sending church soldiers.
If we were to cut off their supply line with a large army, it would eventually fall. It makes much more sense for them to wager everything on a victory at the Tailtean Plains.
Of course. The Tailtean Plains.
The same plains where the so-called divine Saros defeated Nemesis, the King of Liberation, in a comeback victory over 1,000 years ago.
Yes, she did. Do you have any knowledge about the fact that Lady Rhea serves Edelgard?
And about 400 years ago, the hero Lugh created the kingdom by defeating the Emperor of the time on those very plains. Their goal must be to recreate that scene.
Well, let's not let them.
Yes, I suppose so. Although the Imperial army is powerful, if we were to compare the strength of our best to the best of the Knights of Seros, we would likely come up short.
Yeah. Yeah. We would die horribly. We have to resort to gimmicks to defeat people like, I'm presuming Dimitri is going to be an absolute monster. But others as well.
The Kingdom's army and House Blathed are also renowned for their unmatched persistence. On the battlefield, it can be assumed that their one and only goal will be to strike you down.
We can't let them. For Lady Edelgard.
Are you telling me to stay off the battlefield?
I don't think you would listen even if we did.
Naturally. You are their aim, Your Majesty. You must know it only makes sense to keep you out of their reach.
I mean, it's not wrong.
And you must know that at a time like this, I absolutely cannot withdraw.
And that's the Edelgard I know, though.
Of course I know that. That is why I will refrain from asking you again to stay away from the battlefield.
Smart. Better not to waste the time and just start planning around it.
The Immaculate One, descendants of the 10 elites, and other extremely fearsome foes await us.
Yes, they do.
But with the help of our friends, we have a chance of defeating them. We're the only ones who can.
Yeah, no, at this point I would say that's quite true.
Within our group, I am included among those with the kind of strength we need to win. I absolutely will not remove myself from the front lines.
Yeah.
Professor, you have that same strength as well, whether or not you realize it yet.
Thank you, Edelgard. Elle. Of course. I don't know if she wants to be protected. Of course.
As Emperor, I must not die in this war, and it would be unacceptable to lose you as well.
Oh.
Until the very end, we'll
She
survive
cares.
this trial together. Understood?
I won't die, Edelgard, not without your permission. We have, what, one more paralogue this month to do? Yep, Forgotten Hero. Which I think is Marianne's paralogue. Oh, shoot. Wait, no, yeah. Maybe we can throw a rare monster sighting there as well. Now, this is the last month we're allowed to do paralogs. Does that mean it is actually the end of the game? If so, I'll need to make sure to get all the supports using Renown if I have to. Or at least the ones that are limited to this route. To Crimson Flower. Speaking of which, we have a bunch to do in a moment. So I think we're gonna start with Shamir and Caspar's A support. I wonder if this will be romantic. It'll be a little weird, considering their previous relationship and supports, but we'll see. At the very least, it's a shared ending.
You fought well in that battle. You've improved.
He really has. He was falling behind there for a while, but he's come into his own.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Shamir has a habit of training up our students. She's great.
True.
What? Come on. You're supposed to disagree and compliment me instead.
Nope, it's true.
Fine. In the past, you were reckless. Lately, you are less so.
Such enthusiasm. That's why I love you, Shamir.
You are more considerate of your allies, and much easier to fight alongside.
Aw.
Whoa, now that's enough. Getting compliments from you is kind of weird.
A little.
But I get what you mean. I feel safer on the battlefield when you're out there with me too.
Yeah?
I always trust that you've got my back. I guess we make a good team.
I guess you do.
I can't disagree.
Though she hasn't been on the battlefield much.
Hey, do you remember that time I saved you and almost got myself killed? You were pretty mad. That actually had a big impact on me.
Oh.
After that, I decided I had to be able to save you without getting hurt myself.
Good on you. Yeah. No point in saving her just to get yourself killed. Unless, of course, you really care for them.
So I started paying more attention. I read your movements in battle and stayed out of
Especially
your
when
way.
it's avoidable.
Before I knew it, it was almost like I could read your mind.
There you go.
An interesting concept. We have become a very efficient team, but you will never understand my thoughts.
A few people do, I think.
Not true. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Oh, what is she thinking?
Then prove it. What am I thinking right now?
Right now? Let's see.
Clock's ticking, Caspar.
You're thinking that I'm a reliable ally in battle, and you'd like to keep fighting by my side.
Caspar. It's not gonna be that simple. You're just repeating what she's already said.
And you think we're connected. Yeah, that's right. Even though we come from different places, you feel a bond.
I love the way he said that. I don't know. A bond.
That was all just wishful thinking, wasn't it?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I guess I'll never know what's actually going on in your head.
Come on. You gonna say he was right?
Wishful thinking?
Huh? Oh, I probably said too much.
Aw, do you have a crush?
You did indeed.
If you'll excuse me, I gotta go find a hole to bury my head in.
Not that I can blame you.
Don't worry, your wishes aren't so far from the truth. Now, shall we be off?
Wow. Not so far from the truth.
Huh? What do you mean? Shamir, wait!
What an interesting pair they make. One, the most rambunctious little puppy ever. The other, the cold, cool assassin sniper. Cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, let's do Edelgard and Manuela next. Should prove interesting. Let's put the longing sigh, Edelgard. Or exasperated,
Something
maybe.
on your mind, Edelgard?
Yeah, I think that's more exasperated sigh.
This may not be the best place to sit and think. An archer might try to take a lucky shot at you.
Let them. Her defense thwarts any archer. At least alone. Once you get like 3 of them together, they can destroy her, even with her high defense.
Right you are. I appreciate your concern. In here, I'm trapped in a whirlwind of political affairs. I just needed to escape for a moment to get some fresh air.
That's fair. That is fair. Even if it is dangerous.
I understand completely. May I ask what was on your mind? I'd like to help.
To be honest, I still can't forget what you told me before.
Refresh me. It's been a while.
I don't want you to misunderstand and think I'm against everything the church represents.
Oh, right.
There's good there, buried in the corruption. Still, I find it extremely difficult to step back and accept the good, overlooking all the rest.
That's... Nah, I mean... Edelgard, it's at times like these that you have to acknowledge that good doesn't erase the bad and the bad doesn't erase the good. Take them as the complete whole.
For the world to start anew, it's necessary for the nobility system and the Church of Seiros to both be completely crushed.
At least, yeah, if we want to start a new world. They are both not going to simply step out of the way.
Perhaps. I suppose that might be the only way for you to achieve your goals.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe off base, if you sat down with Lady Rhea, say, hey, It's time for you to retire. I don't know, maybe she would accept it. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it.
I believe so. But then I think about people like you, who are devoted to the goddess.
You don't have to destroy the religion to remove the church's grasp and the nobility's grasp on the, on all of Fodlan.
People who are unlike the others, who are willing to fight for themselves rather than leaving everything in the hands of a higher power. When I achieve my aim, I'll be crushing your emotional and spiritual support.
I'm actually very happy Edelgard is wrestling with these conflicting thoughts. It's not an easy topic.
Yet despite all that, you're still here, still supporting me.
Don't worry yourself about that, Edelgard. People are always weaker than you think, but never as weak as you expect.
An interesting saying.
The goddess is our silent foundation. She watches over our every step, but never gets directly involved. You, on the other hand, want to support us with your own flesh and blood, to push us forward toward a better future.
Yes, she does.
As it were, some problems require drastic measures. I believe you know that better than anyone.
I'd say so. Well, I don't know. I think maybe Hubert knows it a little better. Or not, depending on your perspective, I guess.
It takes strength to take those measures. That's why you inspire people. You're probably why some of them get out of bed in the morning.
You're too kind.
No. She's right, Edelgard. You're amazing.
Now, I've just been around a bit longer than you, that's all.
I like emotionally supportive Manuela.
While we're on the subject, yes, the goddess does supply me with emotional support. But so do you, whether you know it or not.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Just what I said, my dear. Just what I said.
That wink. Yeah, like I said, exactly what it sounds like.
Now I'm blushing. Let's change the subject, shall we?
I like embarrassed Edelgard, though.
As you wish. I think I've said quite enough as it is.
As you wish. As you wish. I don't think it means the same thing in this as it does in The Princess Bride. But we'd have to get that A support, or that shared ending, to find out. Let's see. Petra and Dorothea. Is that your last one? It is. Way to go, Petra.
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
What are you researching?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
Awesome. Learn anything?
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
It's okay. It's really not for everyone, Dorothea.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Yeah, war isn't kind to anybody.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
You have a month in between each fight, Dorothea. You can take a shower or a bath. Whatever we have here. I'm sure we have something.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Oof. Yeah. Like split ends or something.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
That was always my assumption.
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
Passed down through the Petra... Actually, what is her last name? Does she even have one? Passed down through the Petra family for generations.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
I bet. That much hair, too? Oh, yeah.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you?
I wouldn't know. I would think you could, but maybe not. I mean, I consider how messy my head gets. With not even a hundredth of that amount of hair.
When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then.
Oh, I want to see that.
And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
Oh, you can braid each other. Yes. Yes.
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
I want to see this so bad.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar.
What? But you're such good friends.
But then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that.
Aw.
It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Oh. You're precious.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say.
It really is.
I might just cry.
Yeah. Dorothea has that desire to be appreciated for who she is.
If you will be crying, you can have my...
I guess everyone does.
My shoulder.
But considering her
For your
past, she has a particular longing, I think.
Oh, I was just playing around.
Oh.
But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
Oh. You can count on it, I'm sure.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
Just make sure to call ahead.
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter.
Probably better than ruining the joke by explaining it.
What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
That's good.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Ooh. Somehow I doubt you guys are gonna get a shared ending, though. I don't think you have nearly enough support points, but honestly, I think that's probably impossible to actually predict.
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
But then again, maybe.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
I hope you get to. Let's see. We have Marianne and Ferdinand, who... Okay, we'll have to make sure to get the rest of this month.
Marianne, are you not going to pray?
Oh?
I finished. What is it?
Oh.
I just wanted to apologize.
I really like the side of Ferdinand.
It's fine, Ferdinand. You did nothing wrong.
Last time we spoke, I did not quite finish saying what I wanted to say. You say I did nothing wrong, so perhaps you will hear me out this time?
Very well. What is it?
Rather than mourning the way things are, Is it not better to accept reality and move forward from there?
I would think in many, if not most situations, that is the case.
Accept and move forward?
Precisely.
At least if it's a situation that's unchangeable.
You curse your heritage and reject your present situation. That makes you gloomy, even despairing.
A little, maybe.
As you are held back by that way of thinking, nothing is ever going to change.
Understandable, though.
What about you? Do you really believe that you accept whatever comes in life?
I do. Come what may, I will never falter.
You know what? I think I believe you, Ferdinand.
Look at me.
You're
I lost
Ferdinand
my
von
lands,
Eyre,
my
after all.
wealth, my status. I accept this reality, dark as it is.
Oh yeah, I guess since you're father and all. Yeah, I guess you did.
How?
Well, each person is born with a purpose. We must fulfill that purpose, no matter our circumstances. It imbues our lives with meaning and direction. That is what I believe, anyway. Everyone has something they are meant to accomplish. That is true for nobles, commoners, even bandits.
It's a nice thought.
I see. So that's what you believe.
Even you, Marianne?
Do you really think it's possible that someone like me has a purpose to fulfill?
Oh, yes.
Yes, of
You have
course.
so much you can give the world and those around you.
Oh. I'll give this some serious thought. Thank you, Ferdinand. Your words have deeply moved me.
Oh, so sweet.
Is that so? How wonderful. I will pray that you find the answers you seek.
Yeah. Come on, I hope... There are just too many of these that I want to see. It's a shame you can only see one. One per character, that is. Alright, Linhart. You and 80.
Here again, I see.
Oh, you're back in the, is this the Holy Tomb or the Holy Mausoleum? I think this is the Holy Tomb.
Of course, Your Majesty. I couldn't investigate this place freely when those of the church were around.
Definitely not. Lady Rhea would probably have your head.
Understandably. Now, about my proposal to create an institution for Crest and Relic research.
All right.
I've decided to move forward with it. As for who will lead the charge...
Linhart? Or Hanneman, maybe.
You want me to be in charge of the thing after all, don't you?
Actually, no. I was just considering some conditions for whoever applies for the job.
Oh? Like mandatory nap times? That kind of thing?
Conditions? What kind of conditions?
To start, I won't allow the position to be a secondary one. That excludes lords who are busy looking after their own territories.
Right.
Are you suggesting landholding lords would have no means of applying?
I guess so.
Quite the opposite. I'm looking for applicants with enough passion for the job that they're willing to relinquish any landholding rights they possess.
Wow. Well, there might be only one person in the world who... two people in the world who hold that kind of passion for crests.
They will be provided with necessities like food, clothing, and housing, but will receive no further compensation.
Damn. Not the kind of, job that attracts the, ambitious, but it will attract the passionate.
That said, They will be free to take as much time off as they desire.
That's fair, considering the other requirements.
Do you expect anyone to be interested in such an odd position?
I think she expects one person to be interested at the very least.
That's my hope.
Have you gone mad? Demanding someone rescind their land rights and then provide no compensation?
It is an odd approach.
Even the unlimited time off is a rather discourteous perk to offer. No one would accept room, board, and endless time to research. No one but me.
There it is. Oh, poor Linhart.
Why must I what?
Why must you understand me so well? I asked you to consider the feelings of those below you.
It's like, how dare you just get me? You just get me like that. It's not fair.
I never expected you to consider mine to this extent.
I told you I'd figure out a way to make use of your talents that you'd find acceptable.
It seems like you succeeded.
Honestly, no woman has ever gone through this much trouble for me before.
Then have you decided?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I would be most pleased to accept your offer, Your Majesty.
Who your land right's gonna go to then? A+. Most of these are with Edelgard, aren't they? Oh, there's a different one. Bernie and Alois. Oh, yes. Here we go. Oh.
I finally have a day all on my own.
Oh.
A day inside my room. At last I feel as free as a bird that's flown.
Oh my god. Bernie, your singing is lovely. It's so precious. Oh, this... It's almost too much for me to bear.
Bernadetta, do you have a moment?
I wasn't looking at their hats, I swear.
I really want to know the context behind this one.
And if I was, I wouldn't say a word about them. Not even if you tortured me.
Whose hats were you looking at?
Mercy, please! I can keep a secret honest!
Hold on. It's me, Alois. Calm down.
Huh? Oh, Eloise. I was sure you, never mind.
Who did you think he was?
I can't help but wonder about
I
these hats.
know, right?
But I'll set that aside for now.
Please don't. I'm dying of curiosity here.
I wanted to apologize for being insensitive. I can't believe I trampled on your emotions like that.
Aw, Eloise, you're such a good guy.
Huh? Was there something you did? I don't remember anything.
I don't either, but it's still very sweet of him.
About your dear uncle. It never crossed my mind that he might have passed away.
No.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it.
But it clearly upset you.
You're such a sweetie, Eloise.
I can't even express how guilty I feel about opening an old wound like that. I'm so sorry.
He's the resident dad of this team.
Hey, it's okay. You're reminding me of him even now.
Aw,
And it's completely fine. I'm glad we talked about it.
how sweet.
Is that so? Well then, why did you look so sad when I mentioned him?
The truth is, I realized I hadn't visited my uncle's grave in a long time.
Oh. Would you like to go? Or do you want to wait until the war is over, I suppose?
With me not showing up for so long, I imagined him being worried about me.
Aw.
I see. He must have been quite dear to you.
I'm glad she had someone.
Hey, that gives me a great idea.
Go visit the grave together?
why don't we go see my uncle together sometime?
Yeah.
You want me to visit your uncle's grave, but I don't have any connection with him.
True, but you have a connection with Bernie.
Sure you do. You're connected by me.
Yeah. There you go. I'm sure you and her uncle would have been best of friends.
I didn't think of that. All right then, I accept. If you don't mind my tagging along, I'll gladly accompany you.
Great. Thanks, Uncle. Thanks, Alois.
Oh, please call him Uncle Alois. That'd be just so amazing. Oh my, that was just a perfect A. Especially with that start. Oh, Bernie's song. It's as good as Annette's, easily. Let's see. I assume this is Mercy and Yuritsa. Oh, and your Mercy and Alois. We'll stagger those between the Edelgard ones. Edelgard and Ferdinand.
Ah, a perfect balance of rich, smooth, and acidic. Coffee tastes best the day after roasting.
Coffee instead of tea. I'm not gonna lie though, that definitely does not look like coffee. Unless my eyes are deceiving me. It looks very orange.
Hello, Ferdinand. You seem to be in a good mood.
A cross between her armor and your hair.
What is that supposed to mean?
That you look like you're in a good mood? I don't think I've ever seen someone take offense to that before.
Perhaps you expected me to hold a grudge against you after our duel. In fact, I have moved on.
Have you now? Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah. It's probably healthier that way.
I took it hard at the time, I will confess. I always thought that I equaled you in skill, or even surpassed you. But you showed me that I do not come close to matching your talents.
Here he is, once again showing off his best traits. Despite all the arrogance and all that, he's still so willing to admit faults and admit wrongdoings.
Yet a true noble does not give up in the face of defeat. I will continue my training, and one day I will be an elite warrior. That is the path I must take, as a noble and a man of honor.
Way to go, Ferdinand.
You really are in a good mood. Your determination is admirable.
It is. It really is. I'm sure he'll be a valuable part of the Empire.
Yes, one day I will surpass your abilities, and I will defeat you in combat.
Good luck, man.
Ferdinand, there's something I've been meaning to say to you for a while now.
Oh?
Honestly, I couldn't care less that you were of noble birth.
It's like you're saying something, but your words line up in a way that don't seem to make sense. Don't care about being noble? What?
Your fierce determination doesn't come from your bloodline. It's your own doing.
No, that's true. And it's just Ferdinand's trait.
The reason I value you and want to be friends with you is because of who you are, not who your family is.
Oh, she wants to be friends with you.
I have something I would like to say to you, too.
No?
Certainly we must recognize the common folk who strive for greatness and attain it.
Uh-huh.
But for those of us born into nobility, things are more complicated. From birth, nobles must excel. If we do not, we will be forced out of our houses.
That is a kind of unique, pressure, I suppose.
This environment breeds superior individuals, and they in turn recreate the rigorous environment for their own children.
It's also kind of harsh if you think about it, though.
Without that cycle, there would be no political elite guiding the world towards prosperity.
So you're saying that the kind of world I'm striving to create is wrong?
Oh.
I would not go so far as to say your way is wrong, just that another way might be better.
What's your suggestion?
If you insist upon undoing the nobility, then we must build something in its place.
He's not wrong. You can't just collapse the entire political structure without replacing it with something.
We can provide free education for all, and then select the highest performing students for more intensive training and tutoring.
Hey. Wow, hearing this from Ferdinand. Damn.
I truly believe that people are products of their environment.
Finding a way to educate the people. Interesting.
I really like this.
I'm impressed by how much thought you've given this.
I am too. I really am.
No matter what shape the world takes, I'm sure I'll always need people like you by my side.
Yes, I'm sure Ferdinand can continue helping you in many ways. Even then, he has good ideas every now and then.
People with strong principles who will argue with me and force me to consider ideas that are contrary to my own.
I'm sure Ferdinand has no problem filling that role. Hubert, on the other hand, he typically will briefly protest and then just go behind your back.
Yes, exactly. Finally, Edelgard, you appreciate how important I am to your cause.
I've always thought of you as a valued friend, Ferdinand. That's nothing new.
Even when you were scheming to take her place.
Edelgard, I have to tell you something. I think now is the right time.
That you like her?
Do you know what my ancestor Derek von Eyre said after your ancestor defeated him?
What?
He said, "You are an imperial beauty. Please, accept me as your husband."
Sounds like you're getting cut off. And you stay away from her, she's mine.
Halt, Ferdinand. There's a time and a place for everything. But that time is not now.
Oh. Wow. But hey, he was a very... I honestly could see him making a good ruler. Despite everything. With someone like Edelgard to temper his other traits. Still, though. Let's see. Let's do Alois first.
Mercedes, hello. I have a request for you.
Is it just me? I swear. Almost everyone says her name differently. Mercedes, whatever he just did, Mercedes. They put different emphasis on different parts. I don't think I've heard anything. It wouldn't be consistent in that so far.
Oh, Alois. What could you possibly need at this hour?
It did look a little dark. Is it late night, early morning?
A little birdie told me you're good
dusk, I
at
should
telling
say.
ghost stories.
Ooh.
I suppose I am.
You want a good ghost story, Alois?
So it's true. Excellent. I'd like to hear one of your finest ghost stories.
Oh?
Would you be amenable?
I guess he just wants a scary story. Awesome.
Goodness, you want me to share one? Well, certainly.
Did we get the whole thing?
I'm rarely asked to tell ghost stories.
I didn't even know you knew a bunch.
Which should I tell? Perhaps the one I heard in the monastery the other day.
You can even hear she just went into her ghost story-telling voice.
Oh, wait a moment.
You're not already scared, are you, Alois?
Is something the matter?
Well, I was only asking whether you'd tell me. The telling itself will have to be another time.
Oh. It's okay, Mercedes. He's scared of... It's almost dark out. It's okay.
Are you sure? It's no trouble right now.
Maybe you could at least go inside and sit down. Or better yet, go find a place in the woods, make a campfire, wait till it's nice and dark. Oh, that's the best place.
No, I have to steel myself. I mean, I have something important to do.
Yep. He's not ready.
I see. That's a shame, but I suppose it can't be helped.
It is a shame. I really wanted to hear this ghost story.
If you don't mind my asking, why the sudden interest in hearing a ghost story?
Well, you see, ghosts terrify me.
Oh.
But I'm a knight. Someday, somewhere, I may have to deal with one.
I don't think you have to worry about that, Alois. I've seen no evidence of ghosts in these games.
A knight who's afraid of ghosts.
A ghost! Zoinks!
Yes, it's quite embarrassing.
It's okay, Alois. It is very cute.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Even knights can't be stoic toward everything.
I don't think Alois is the stoic kind of knight.
I'm impressed that you're working so hard to face your fear.
It's lovely.
No, it's nothing, really.
But I really do want to hear this ghost story still.
I will tell you my scariest ghost story the next chance I get.
Yes.
Oh, it needn't be your very scariest. A moderately scary story will suffice.
Nope.
Thank you for taking the time.
Gotta be the scariest. I want to be scared. Mercedes, scare me. That was great. Let's do Edelgard and I guess Caspar next.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Oh?
Why do you ask?
Probably because you seem to just be sort of standing there staring at him.
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal.
Oh. I like how normal was weird for her staring at him.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
Every now and then, he just comes out of left field and surprises us. But yeah, no, Caspar, you have gotten a lot more normal lately.
Whoa, that's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
Victim of what?
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility.
Oh, right, because he is... I forget how many children. Which child he was. I think it was maybe third. Might even be more than that. Point is, he was definitely not first in line. In his house.
You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother. Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all.
He's just working to make his way in Fodlan.
People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
I don't know if he necessarily needs saving, but I think he's making his way. But it is still a nice thought.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you.
Oh? In what way?
I can now see that you've found a way to live the life you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
there you
live.
go. That's what I was saying.
Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training.
Yes, he does.
You don't know the meaning of surrender.
He really doesn't.
I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's what I always say. He is an innocent little puppy.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to.
Is that a little Caspar blush?
I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path.
He really doesn't. He is a admirable individual, actually.
You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
You were born into a position of great responsibility, Edelgard. Great power.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead.
She does. She is incredibly strong.
If I'm
Just
being
about every
honest,
way, in fact.
I changed my mind about you a while back.
Oh? What was your previous opinion?
Is that so?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
Right.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
It is. It's actually one of, like I said, Ferdinand's better traits.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. He just wants to enjoy life.
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
It's fantastic, Caspar.
I don't doubt it.
Don't force her to tread the path alone.
The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
That was nice. Okay. You know what? Let's finish today with their A support. So we'll go with Edie and Dorothea next.
Hey, Edie, take a look at this. I received it as a gift.
What did you get? I mean, you've always had those earrings, so that can't be it.
It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
You don't remember who sent you the gift?
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
I kind of agree with 80 on this one, Dorothea.
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you.
Do you happen to have a crush on our Empress, Dorothea?
Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Do you have any idea why?
I mean, it's not hard to see why.
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
You could say that.
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
That would be interesting. A commoner marrying into royalty. Scandalous, even.
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
When the two of us are together, talking like this...
Makes your heart aflutter.
Somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
Aw.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change. Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Edie, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about it. I'll do it right here and now.
Do it. Push her. Push her, 80.
And then I'll sing it in your face.
Do it. Call her bluff. Call it.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject.
Don't. No. I want to see this. It's too good to pass up.
Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Damn it.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war is over, I might just have an opera written, starring you.
Yes. Fortunately, I highly doubt I'll ever get to see it. But I'm sure it'll be amazing.
No need to worry, though, Adie. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
So Dorothea will be playing Edelgard.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not.
Eh?
But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Oh? Don't tell me that Edelgard herself will be playing herself.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
Aw.
Adie, you really are something special, aren't you?
She certainly is. You can both play yourselves. And then we can finally make that joke. You played yourselves. And finally, though, most importantly, Mercy and Emil.
You trust too much, allowing someone who has turned their blade on you to come near.
Oh, well, she cares for you, Yuritsa.
Because there are two sides to you, you fear that I endanger myself?
Think he does.
I am nothing more than a merciless killer.
Oh. I hope you can hug this out.
A demon whose only pleasure is found within death's shadow. Such a creature should not be allowed near you, dear sister.
Oof. Oh. Yuritsa is a very tragic figure, I think.
Just what are you implying, Emil?
I have come to bid you farewell.
No!
Today, I will leave the monastery for good.
Don't even joke about that, Yuritsa. There's no reason for you to be separate from people who care about you.
If I stay, it is only a matter of time before I hurt you. Just like I did those in House Bartels.
You can't leave.
Yeah. Listen to Big Sis.
But if it must be so, then answer me this before you depart. Why did you kill your father?
I assumed it was because he was a monster or something, but...
On the day I took his life, Father had just discovered that you and Mother were hiding at a church in the kingdom.
Right.
He was considering bringing both of you back home. But by then, Mother was past the age to bear children.
I don't like where this is going.
And so, he proclaimed that he would take the only other female of the Lamine bloodline.
The fuck?
That he would take you as his wife.
Wait. She was born to a different... Well, that's slightly less creepy, but still, what the fuck?
What happened after that? I remember nothing of it. How I killed him, or what his final words were.
Damn. Not sure if it was worthy of death, but still, what the fuck?
You did it for me. To protect me.
He cares about you, Mercy.
Regardless of reasons, a demon is a demon. I have said enough.
Damn.
Hold on! That isn't fair!
No, it isn't. You're not being fair to yourself, Emil.
Not fair?
No! You can't just tell me all of that and then vanish forever.
Yeah.
Please stay. At least until this horrible war meets its end.
Okay.
I want you around just a while longer.
Have to look into forcing their shared ending. Worried I won't get it, and I kind of really want this one.
But all that I do results in harm to others. You saw it yourself. The demon that lives within bears his fangs indiscriminately.
I don't know, I think being reunited with Mercy, who knows, maybe it'll help your mind heal.
You know all of this, and still you wish for me to remain?
Oh.
Even if I am hurt, or worse yet, killed, if it is by your hand, then I will find peace.
God damn it.
I am, and will always be, your big sister, Emile.
God damn, Mercy. You are just amazing.
Mercedes,
Hug, hug, hug.
I love you, Emile. That never changes. Understand?
God damn it, it's so heartwarming.
I understand. Then I will remain here a while longer. Until we see this war through, I will remain by your side.
Don't think once the war is over, you're gonna have to stick with her after that. Don't think you're getting out of this. She's not gonna let you beat yourself up anymore. That was really lovely. But it's time to explore. Next time